Also, talking about the January 6th thing, a little bit alarming that news story that came out yesterday about how now the Capitol Police is like expanding their powers, and the Capitol Police are opening up offices like all throughout America and like expanding this into this new bureaucracy.
Wow, who could have seen this coming?
Yeah, who could ever foreseen this? I know. That's always been the tricky thing about talking about this. Like, and I don't think we both kind of like tried to avoid this kind of hipsterish online leftist thing of being like, oh, it's not a big deal, we shouldn't even care about this. You know, it was a big deal, but I would think we were both trying to be clear about the fact that like it would be a very bad outcome if this were to lead to new bureaucracies and new police powers and things like this, which, as we pointed out before, like Ken talked about this last time, are not necessary. I mean, it's already illegal to storm the United States Capitol and like do a lot of this stuff. You actually don't need new laws and powers to do that. And in fact, I don't know if you saw, but this is one of the things that many people once again got mad at me for a very innocent question that I had to ask, which is when you see that they're expanding these bureaucracy and expanding these powers as a result of this, like they're really, even though they've avoided doing any kind of real investigation into this, they're treating this January 6th Capitol riot as like a September 11th level event that they need to use to justify all kinds of new powers. And I was kind of just like, yeah, that does kind of make me wonder about why this thing was allowed to sort of get out of hand in the first place. You'd think that since everyone knew this riot was going to happen, that they would have the resources to stop it. I mean, we're talking about the United States government. You know, perhaps there's something to that sort of conspiracy theory that this was sort of allowed to happen. You know, just thinking aloud here, just asking questions. And many people persecuted me for this very innocent question I had to ask.
If only we had historical precedent for this exact scenario, like for this exact same type of behavior, where the government knew something was going to happen, ignored warnings, ignored intelligence briefings, let it happen, and responded with a extreme overreach into your civil liberties. Wow. I wonder.
Yeah.
But
this
who got
has never
mad at
happened
you?
before. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Just all kinds of people. I think it leaked onto some like there's some kind of K-Hive group chat, I think, that just has me.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
And whenever I say something that they get agree with, I have like a bunch of just weird liberals being like, Canadian Rob is weighing in. Go back to Canada, and saying all those things like this, which I already get enough here on my own podcast. I don't need this from these.
They do have a point.
Well, maybe.
They're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I know about Americans, though, Americans famously never really talk about the political affairs or get involved in the political affairs of other countries. I mean, they're definitely a society that kind of sticks to their own borders for sure. So I guess I can kind of understand the argument.
Well, look, in true American spirit, I think you're leaning into what makes our international relations and our interventions so unique. You learn nothing about our system, and you force yourself on us anyway, and you decry what we're doing from a position of sheer ignorance. I love it. I love that about you.
I learn from the best. Baby.